Hello everybody! Hola a todos! Today I'm gonna speak in English because I would really like to introduce to you the legends of my country, especially the one I used for writing this book. Gracias a todos, ahorita voy a estar explicando lo que es la leyenda de Jichi en inglés para nuestros seguidores del extranjero. Okay, so here we go. The title says The Journey of a Water God, the Jichi. This is pronounced Jichi. That's the name of the water god I'm going to speak about today. It's supposed to be a being, a spirit that comes from the forest, because God and the main person when it comes to the forest, it's called the grandfather. He is supposed to be like God, supposed to be like Pachamama, supposed to be nature. And from all of these creatures, it came out the Jichi. There are a lot of legends about how he looks like, but I took the one where we look at him in the most traditional way, which is an anaconda. He's supposed to be a gigantic snake that holds a lot of treasures in his waters, gold, jewels, things that humans really wanted to have at least 500 years ago. And this god, it could be female or male, at least in the traditional thinking. There was no, other kind of genders yet. At least at the time, that kind of thinking wasn't very allowed. So, it says that if you kill this god, if you kill this snake, funny, right? In other cultures, you're not supposed to be able to kill God, but in this case, like in many other parts of the world, you can. And here, if you do kill this god, the lake or the river that he owns is gonna go through drought. There's not gonna be more water. Thank you so much. Gracias, Rodrigo. Thank you for everybody who are showing up. So that's the main thing. When people hear about them, the only thing they think about is like, if you kill it, the water is gone. But there are other things about him as well. For example, if the snake is a male, he will be searching for a wife. So when he is searching, he will tell the people, either by voices in the evening or at night when there is only one person around, he will tell the message. They will say like, I am searching for a partner. And if he's a male, they will suggest that all girls, even if they are young little girls, are not allowed to go into the water. Otherwise, the snake is gonna take them to be their wife. Of course, they are only searching for one. They are monogamous, surprisingly, right? So once they have their soul, now everybody can bath and use the water to wash, to drink. And also it works the other way around. If the Jichi is a female, then she will search for a husband. And actually, in Beni is another department, another state of my country, Bolivia. In Beni, there are 2 lakes which are like in this is happening there now. Everybody who lives around there are aware of this. For example, little boys or even grown men are not really allowed into the water or not to go in. And I know this story firsthand. My cousin, she has a lot of siblings, and most of them are girls. So they were bathing, and the little brother got into the water, and he started to feel like something was sucking him into the water. And the siblings, the sisters, took him out. And then like they realized that the story is true. Like when the Jichi is searching for a partner, it's better to take it seriously. Moreover, there are also, if the people who live close to the water gets along well with their own Jichi, then they can be really nice. They can help them find treasures. They can help them by telling them that there's gonna rain too much, or maybe there's not gonna be rain at all. So these Jichis are really useful. And before, they used to be way more respected. Right now, they are mostly legends. And I hope it's still passing on by. I was really happy that in the book fair, people were close to me, especially the parents. They are like, oh my God, the Jichi in a book. it. But the children, most of them were not aware who the Jichi was. And the good thing is that these make their own parents think, and the parents were like, how come you don't know the Jichi? So they explained the legend. And based on this legend, guys, is that I made this book. In this book, the Jichi is a very young boy. In human years, he's 50 years old. But in animal spirit age, he is just like 10, maybe 12. And in this book, we make use of that legend and the beliefs that there are gods in all of nature, in all of the world. Because as much as there are gods in Bolivia, there are gods in Japan. It's worldwide. The spirits have always been there. Africa, Asia, Latin America. So I use that part of our culture, our legends, to create this beautiful novel. Like I said, the young Jichi, the protagonist, makes friends with another boy called Wara. He is a spirit animal of a fish. And then they meet a little girl who also becomes part of their gang. She is from a native town that I respect very much. Many of my family members live there. And I'm very happy that these three characters create the whole book, and it's about wisdom, experience, especially friendship, you know. Moreover, what I was trying to do is to make the legend stay, because nobody had ever written in English about this legend. So I really, really wanted to encourage this kind of keeping our culture. That's what I was trying to do with this book. So that's why I really recommend it. You can find it online. If you put Google, the journey of a water god, the Jichi, or you can just put my name, Saskia Antelo Mercado. You can find it. It's on Amazon. It's on publishings, like Dorhan's Publishing is my publisher, so you can definitely find it there. All over the internet. So I really recommend it if you want to know more about Bolivia, especially the eastern part of Bolivia, because we have very different kind of cultures. The eastern part, we are descendants of tribes, you know, those in the Amazon. Meanwhile, the other ones are the ones, the western part of Bolivia, they come from Incas, you know, these empires. So our culture, it's really, really different. Tribe to empire, absolutely not the same. And with this, I want to encourage everybody to know more about the culture of Eastern Bolivia. Well, that was my explanation about who the Jichi was, because maybe they see the book and they're like, nothing special. So the special part is that it talks about traditional legends from my country. And that's why I'm sharing it with you. Another time we will have a discussion about the plot, which deserves another video. And slowly I will continue to show you my books, the books that I write. Once again, I am Saskia Antelo Mercado. I'm a Bolivian writer. I will be doing this kind of live videos, sometimes in English, sometimes in Spanish. But at the same time, I will try to share the same kind of information with everybody. So, I leave you with this book. Thank you so much for watching me, and I will see you another day.